You know, when you turn your head.
Let's call the meeting to order. First item is the minutes.
Move it.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next. Thank you, Patrick. If anybody's got a cell phone, if they please turn it off or turn it to vibrate. Next item is the approval of the claims.
Move on it.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Gloria, are you?
Let's see her.
And move on approval of memorandum personnel transactions.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next, we have the initiate the hiring process.
Move it.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next, we have the authorization to extend an existing position to 12 months. Is there a motion?
Move it.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
I was kind of hoping he would come in. He's entertaining, that gentleman, the weed commissioner. So enthusiastic.
We have a resolution for tax abatement for RJ.
Move it.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Tax abatement for WR.
Move it.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Have a tax abatement for BT.
Move it.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I have receive the Veterans Affairs Quarterly Report.
Move we receive that report, quarterly report.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have a resolution thanking and commending Michael Lloyd for years of service.
Move it.
Send it next week.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Kevin?
Morning.
Good morning. Kevin Green here, Solon District Health Department, and Jim Rixner from
Mr.
Solon Mental
Rixner.
Health. Yes, we're here as a proposal, or the memo in the packet indicated is Solon Mental Health is expanding their services into a pediatric integrated health home, and they are going to be hiring 10 care coordinators, and their facility spaces utilize that they currently have, and so they approached Solon District Health Department about utilizing square footage in our second floor area. And so that is what's included within there. This is within the cost it'll become. It'll be helped to offset our expenses related to space, utilities, and that type of thing, along with the additional services that they will be offering. So it's kind of a win-win situation, and it was space at this point in time that has always been intended for growth and opportunities for those services that fit underneath that sort of public health type umbrella.
I just want to just thank Kevin for negotiating with us, and I hope you'll approve this, especially since I sent out 10 job.
Gotta have some place to put those
I got to
people.
put people somewhere by December 9th. And the situation at the Solon District Health Department is ideal for what we're about to do. As you all know, we have the adult integrated program already underway. this expands into roughly 1,000 children we'll be serving in terms of integrating their primary care with their mental health care. It's a wonderful program, and the location that we will be able to house these people at the health department puts us across the street from the Sudan District Health Department, where the majority of these children receive their primary care. 3 blocks away from Greater Pediatrics, where most of the rest of the children receive their primary care. And of course, with Kevin's staff already providing services through the District Health Department for children, we could not want a better situation. As you know, our waiting room's too small. Court Street, we have no parking left there. I have no space left here. This is like an incredible opportunity that just, we're just thrilled about, and we hope you.
I'd move on it.
You have an elevator, right?
Yes, we do have an elevator.
Second.
So we're paying you to pay him.
John is paying us.
Oh, very good.
This all comes through the Magellan grant, so it's a win-win for everybody. It's, you know, as I move toward retirement, I've heard the speech before. This is a wonderful opportunity for
Yeah,
the people we serve.
absolutely.
And a wonderful example of collaboration. I could not be more happy standing here, and I just want to thank Kevin again.
And how many positions again did you say?
We sent out 10 job offers yesterday, and that's roughly $500,000 that we will be spending on these positions under Freedom County. 10 more people working for us, providing good services. So it's a remarkable opportunity, and we could not be doing it without this opportunity as well. It's good.
Great.
Sounds like you're extending your stay for another year or two.
One more year.
One more year.
That's a song. That's a song.
Yeah, well, yeah.
One more day.
I've heard that before, I've said it before, so.
I'm going to stay around as you do.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
All right, thank you
Great.
very much.
You got a 10?
luck.
Oh my goodness, we are so fast.
Yep, just about on time.
How about number 12?
No, we didn't.
No, I didn't. Have I got it?
I hope so.
Me too.
I thought I could remember that.
Yes, you did. I'm going to pass around the memorandum of personnel transactions.
We need a motion on it?
We already did.
Already did.
So we need a motion for the canvas that was on that Thursday.
Yeah, I was wondering where that was. Date, 7th.
Is that the minutes?
Move on the minutes, November 7th, the canvas.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Abstain.
Motion carries.
Did we get a motion on the personnel?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we got about 5 minutes to kill here, so who's got something for the good of the order?
How about number 12?
Rick.
Oh, there.
Rick's right there. You want to come up?
I don't know if we'll get him in. How long
long
do you
you gonna
think
be?
you're gonna take, Rick?
How many questions do you have? I can go pretty quick, and I'll hang around if you have other questions.
Okay.
Want to do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Good morning. You should have all received a copy of our fiscal year 13 report. Very briefly, we started that fiscal year a year ago, this past July in 2012, still dealing with the after effects of the flood from 2011. We had to finish up some issues with our cabins down there. We discovered some mold in the crawl spaces that had to be remediated. We had to re-insulate those things. A lot of extra expenses that we ran into last year with that. But we had, dealt with all that and dead trees, replanting trees. That'll be ongoing, reseeding down there. By this spring, things look pretty good down there. We're back to a really normal year this year, or the season here in 2013. Projects for the year, we were primarily down at Snyder Bend Park. We did the shoreline armoring project down there, which was kind of an ongoing problem, but exacerbated by the flood issue. So we got that solved. Turned out really nice. in our pump house down there at that park was the oldest facility in our operation. It was 50 years old and in very poor shape, so we were real happy to get that replaced. This year, currently right now, some of our projects we're working on, we regraded the entrance road at Southwood Conservation Area, took out that sharp, steep S-curve, got a nice gentle road going down there now. We have to get that seeded and mulched yet. We're constructing right now river accesses on Little Sioux River, and those are scheduled to be done before it freezes too much harder. The river gets too much harder. And then we're starting on extending water lines, water hydrants to every campsite in the electrical areas at Thunder Bend and Browns Lake. So all our major electrical areas then have water and 50 amp electric to them. Like I said, 2013 season here was a very good season for us with park usage and our revenues as well. We just continue to improve our facilities where we can. Looking into the following fiscal year, one of our big things will be improving that access road and parking lot out at the Nature Center. Next September in 2014, we are hosting, my board and I, the State Conference of County Conservation Boards here.
Oh, that's
Last
great.
time we did that was in 2001.
How many people are you talking about that's going to be attending that?
250 to 300.
Is that
We'll
right?
have in here, yeah. So we'll be showing off our facilities and our areas and getting some speakers in. It'll be held at Stony Creek Inn. It will be a Thursday, Friday, and half a Saturday.
How many days is that going to entail?
Well, Thursday will kind of be some pre-conference activities, and then Friday we've got bus tours of our areas and going up to Broken Kettle Grassland, some stuff in Plymouth County. And then on Saturday we'll have a lot of speaker sessions inside that day. We'll get over probably about 2:30 that afternoon. So we'll be counting on some of you to show up. If you'll be invited.
Are you going to have vendors?
Yes, we will. We'll have quite a few exhibitors. They'll be asked to exhibit at the convention center at Stony Creek, as well as our big barbecue where they can do outside stuff, bigger equipment over at Little Sioux Park on Friday night.
Our parks received a really good, nice compliment from one of our state senators a few weeks ago, Rick. He has a sister that's walking across the United States, and she ended up in the Little Sioux Park.
Oh.
And he went down there to visit her while she was here, and he said that that park is one of the finest parks he's been in the state of Iowa. I guess he's an outdoors kind of a person too and does a lot of camping. He says he's never seen a park as beautiful and well kept as that park. So that's kind of a neat to kind of get that kind of a compliment.
Well, that's great. Appreciate that, and all that credit goes to the great staff that we have.
That's what I told him. It wasn't because of you.
I'm glad you pointed that out.
Another thing that really strikes a chord is Teresa takes animals out to the primary buildings.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Those kids have never seen an owl ever, and they get to touch it.
Yeah, the live raptors now have added a new dimension to the education
Yeah.
programs, and of course on display out there at the Nature Center as well, and being able to take them to programs is a pretty cool thing.
Pretty hopping day when she comes in with an animal.
We just need the birds to cooperate.
Right.
Anything else?
Well, I move that we receive this report as presented by you, Rick.
Second.
Discussion. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
As always, feel free to give me a call anytime, any questions.
Thanks, Rick.
Keep up the good work. Thanks.
It's 10:15. We now have the public hearing for parcel number, open the public hearing for parcel number 280635. Is there anyone to be heard? It's not the time to bid yet.
Seeing none, I'd move the hearing be closed.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We'll now sell the parcel at approximately 3251 Alberta Avenue. Is there anyone here to bid on that property?
Got two.
Go ahead.
Sarah
And your bid?
What does it have to start at? $91?
Minimum bid is $75, I think.
No, $162.
Oh, okay.
And your name, sir? We just need your name
Tati,
and your bid?
we'll go 200.
Okay.
300.
350.
400.
425.
450.
475.
550.
575.
600.
650.
675.
700.
You're out.
Well, come on, you could balance the budget for us next year.
Are there any other bids on the property? Is there a motion?
Move to accept.
Second?
Property, Todd Taylor.
Todd Taylor.
Actually, on behalf of Michael J. Taylor, I'm his son, on top of Michael Taylor, $700.
Okay. All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Is Heather in here? Todd, you can go right around
I think
in
she's
this
standing
door over
there.
here and, is Heather in there?
Do we have another sale?
Yep, she's there.
Okay.
Do we have another sale?
Yep, got two more.
Let's wait then.
She could have stayed, we got two more.
Yeah, we got two more.
I don't think Kim wants her to stay.
We'll now open the public hearing on parcel number 220035. Is there anyone to be heard on this?
Hearing no one, I move to close motion,
Second.
or the hearing.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We'll now sell the property at 116 South Prescott Street. Is there anyone here to bid? Mr. France?
Victory Education, I represent Victory Education,
Okay,
we presented an offer.
$500? 531? 541. Is there anyone else to bid on this property? Is there a motion?
Motion accept Mr. Francis bid, 541.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
He's gonna buy
Oh,
the next
the
one.
next one.
Yeah. Gonna buy the
We'll
next.
now open the hearing on parcel number 220050. Is there anyone to be heard?
Seeing none, I mean, move the hearing be closed.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We'll now sell the property at 122 South Prescott.
Sir Francis, Victory, you have an offer.
537.
537.
Is there anyone else to bid on this property? Is there a motion?
I move it.
Second.
Discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Heather, take your money, Jim. Now, do you want to hear any more from Mr. Snyder? Apparently not very popular, Rick.
Rick, just,
You're doing something right.
I think, you did mention in your report that, the road to the nature center from the highway is really getting pretty bad.
Yes.
And you're going to place priority on that. next year. I think that needs to be done. I don't know about the parking lot, but the road, I mean, there's sinkholes in it from the, from the drainage and all that. And I don't think we've ever done anything on that road, have we? The entrance
No,
driveway.
we've tried to patch it, and
Uh-huh.
you can see patches on it and this and that, and crack repairs and sidewalks. It's, we're going on 18 years, 19 years with that. And without a real good sub base on there,
Uh-huh.
it's.
I didn't realize it'd been
it's
that
not
long.
Unusual that,
Uh-huh.
yeah. A couple more years, it'll be 20 years out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
It really is in bad shape.
Yeah.
Are
What
you
kind
gonna
of
put that
service?
in your budget, Rick?
Excuse me?
Are you gonna put it in your budget for next year?
We'll probably have to talk about that when it comes to budget time here, see where we can find that money.
What kind of resurfacing are you thinking about? Concrete or
Concrete.
concrete? Yeah, that'd be better.
Yeah. And, it may be such a thing that we do road one year, parking lot the next,
Mhm,
get everything finished up, or however that works. But if we do something in the next budget year, I'd like to be prepared to start on that in July, so we've got that finished by our conference in September type of thing. I don't want it torn up then. But
Because that,
Secondary Roads has done a lot of work
Uh-huh.
with some initial planning out there already for us. So give us some estimates.
I was a little bit concerned because that, your nature centers use so much. I mean, and the increased usage of it is going to increase too. I was out there, as you say, for their, when you put in that new playscape for the kids, and I was amazed at the number of people out there just for the opening of that and the families. So
Yeah,
that-
the
that
slowest
was-
time of year we have is right after our summer programs get done, summer camps, the end
Yeah.
of July, August, before schools start up again.
That was huge.
That's the little window we have in there to do some work on.
Mhm. That was huge.
Rick's approached the board about helping him with financing out there, that's why. And if you want to get it done in July, we better get it in your budget somehow.
Right.
Yep, I figured we could have that discussion during the budget session.
Okay, good. Okay.
Did want to point out too, this report is in digital form for the public to find on our website.
Good.
at WoodburyParks.com. A lot of information on that website.
That is great. Doing a good
We
job.
don't print off a lot of copies anyway. Anything else?
That's all I have.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Rick.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ray.
Is there anyone in the audience wish to be heard? Any of the board members, questions, concerns? We'll recess until 11 o'clock unless the gentleman's here, and maybe we'll come back early.
They would have been very happy had we done that.
I know, when that list came out, there were like the 12 months in the city of the country to do that, I was like, what am I doing? I know, I know, I know.
So is it going to be you or Larry? Okay, I'll set up outside.
So I'm wondering if it's something Well, Dickinson, like Park
As long as there's a record.
Our weed commissioner will be in for his annual report, probably next week. Yeah.
And I know you got the same, I mean, he's enthusiastic every year.
Yeah, and the biggest thing that saves me so many headaches is he's so good with people. I mean, the people skills are something that not everybody comes equipped with.
You can't hardly teach that.
Right. Well, I appreciated you extending him so he could take one of our winter positions. Yeah. Well, it's been hard to secure his benefits. And, you know, with the way the system works, he was only getting 8 of his 9 months on his health insurance and dental insurance. I mean, last year he had everything planned for December so he could get his, you know, so he could all his kids around to their doctor appointments and dental appointments. And then he gets there and the county cut off his insurance November 30th. So, I mean, all of that came out of his pocket. So that's part of the reason we were looking at trying to square this up. Yeah, I believe he is. We weren't ready to make a recommendation yet on the riprap. With the safety meeting on Thursday and 3 meetings on Wednesday, Ben and I have been able to do some preliminary work, but we haven't been able to finish with recommendations. Right now, the low bid is planning to use some broken concrete. The slightly higher bid is looking at all quartzite riprap. So it's a better product. I want to talk to Joshua as to whether we could bypass the low bid. Yeah, I mean, Carlson's giving us the finest material, and for, I can't remember, it wasn't that much more, it was a couple $1,000 more than I had. He would prefer the Carlson bid. That's the second high, or that's the second low, I should say. I wanted to catch Joshua to make sure we didn't have any legal ramifications, but yeah, he preferred Carlson's location.
Right. I appreciate what you can see here, the 3 posting on the issues. And you see. And actually you see. That's good. So I got that. You know, I try to help.